on in there, Robbie?
Isn't going on there.
Just kind of waiting for Cindy to come up, right?
Cindy, we had Mathis came out.
I talked to him briefly.
Yeah, we're just waiting for Cindy and Elaine Brower.
Is there how many people are in there and supporters of her?
There's like 20 of us.
20, good. Let me see that hand. Now, what happened there?
Well, I just got so passionate about.
Passion is a great thing. We love passion.
I got so passionate about swearing off my slavery to the U.S. flag and burning it that I didn't realize that my hand was on fire. And so when I finally did and I dropped it,
A couple blisters there, huh?
Well, it was pretty burnt, but it wasn't for like a couple hours. All of a sudden they came up, and this one's crazy, man. Like, look at that from the side.
I think you're gonna have to pop that at some point, or it'll do it itself. But.
Well, now that somebody's got it on film.
Yeah, I got you burning the flag on film too, so I'll put it all together.
I felt unbelievably good about that. Like, even since it happened in jail, we've had like mixed opinions. But like personally, you know,
I'm glad.
I don't care what other people want to do, but I did that. Jesus, was it liberating? That felt.
Are you out of court now?
I'm done. Pleaded not guilty. Got a court date of June 11th.
June 11th.
June 11th. So,
Do you live around here?
I live in Brooklyn, New York, and I'll be coming back. But, you know, I got friends in D.C. It's always good to see them.
Yeah. And the charges were?
Charges were failure to obey. So I don't know. Maybe when we come back from court, we'll do another CD.
Okay.
Me too.
Yeah. Well, good. And you are an Iraq veteran?
I'm an Iraq War resistor. I refused orders to deploy to Iraq in 2008. I was in the Army for 5 years. I did short stints in Afghanistan and the Philippines, but fortunately I wised up by the time they ordered me to go to Iraq.
What's going on with Cindy in there? Has she had her trial yet, or
she's up next, hopefully.
you guys are taking a little break?
Her and John Gold are hopefully up next.
Do you guys want some?
Same charge probably as his, just failure to obey, you think?
We heard last night the charges were crossing a police line, which would be the barricaded fence in front of the White House.
Wonder if that's more serious.
Oh,
No? Okay.
not serious. No jail time.
How you doing?
Spent a few days in jail, huh?
Spent a few days in this hellish thing that if you want to call it a jail, it was jail. It was 85 to 90 degrees in there with very little circulation of air. You know, they had us in leggings. They had us in these kinds of things, like we were fucking criminals. And we're not criminals.
And what did you do to even get put in there?
They say I crossed the police line.
In front of the White House,
So
right?
there goes our First Amendment, which allows us to peaceably assemble. If they're going to arrest us for trying to protest in an area where we were allowed to protest, that's ridiculous.
On the sidewalk in front of the White House.
Yeah, they decided to set up this little cordon, just a little square. I don't know why they did it, but you know, every cop that I spoke to, every single cop from the Metropolitan Police Department laughed at me when I told them why we were in jail. Every single one of them. They said that we should have paid a $25 to $35 fine and been out within a couple of hours. But we spent from Saturday 3:15 until whatever time it is now on Monday.
5 o'clock, yeah.
Right.
What was, and your charge was failure, or crossing a police?
Crossing a police line.
And you pleaded probably not guilty.
I pleaded not guilty, and I'm going to fight it.
Court date coming up in
And
April.
the White House asked for a stay-away order that says
really?
we are not allowed within a certain vicinity. This is it. That we're not allowed within a certain vicinity of the White House. This area here. We're not allowed to go near the sidewalk of the White House or anything on the right, on the left, in this area. So.
Or you will be...
Or we can get up to 6 months in prison.
Boy, you're a real criminal. All of a sudden.
One of the questions I like to ask people, the different policemen and different U.S. Marshals that were here, why is it that somebody like me is arrested for protesting criminals that should be in our place? Why aren't they in our place? Why are they allowed to get away with the crimes they've committed, whereas somebody like me who's protesting the fact that they broke so many laws gets arrested? It doesn't make any sense.
Good question. I'd like to see him answer it.
Nobody had a good answer for it.
Logically.
One of the U.S. Marshals told me, it's because we don't like you. And I said, well, the feeling's mutual.
Oh,
So, anyway, that's it.
thank you. Dang. Can I get a better shot at that, John? Just, that doesn't look too good. So while you were inside, they had leg ties on you inside?
They had leggings on us here.
Oh, in the court. God.
And they had us in handcuffs. They hurt the nerve endings in my thumb or something because my thumb is completely
Numb.
with those those plastic cuffs.
The zip ties.
Yeah, the zip
Damn.
ties.
I'm about to change my name to my real
Hey, look at her too. They got her too. Like crazy.
Where do we go get our property? We need to do that right now.
Where's the aunt supposed to know?
She talked to him.
And they're asking people to join them. And I think that we have to step up our anti-war activities to actually make a difference. And I don't think marching around in circles is going to change policy. And I saw my friends laying there. The barrier went down, and I just crossed over to join them. And before I could lay down, I was arrested.
And how long have you been in jail?
I've been in jail for over 48 hours. And this is the thing. This is just a citation. This is just basically a traffic ticket, and they arbitrarily enforced it to keep us in jail to see a judge today. 2 of our people got released, 6 of us had to stay in. I've been arrested here 14 or 15 times, and I've never had to spend the night in jail. So now they arbitrarily enforced it, so we had to stay in jail. We have a stay-away order from in front of the White House, which I think is unconstitutional. We haven't been convicted of anything yet, and they're imposing these these restrictions on us, and we have a constitutional right to protest, and so we believe that our rights have been violated, and we will sue for this arrest. We will sue for the way we were treated in jail, and we're hoping that so what are they saying? If somebody runs a stop sign and gets a ticket, they have to stay in jail for 2 days. So either everybody who gets a citation has to, or nobody who gets a citation has to.
Do you think it was a success on Saturday?
I mean, I've been in jail for 2 days. I don't know. So I haven't seen any of the coverage. I haven't heard any of the report backs of what we were doing. But I just know that if more people aren't willing to sacrifice and do civil resistance, that we're not going to be able to change policy.
Are you going to just move this week?
Well, yes, probably.
Even though you have a little restriction, you still
Well, it's a restriction from only one small place in this city. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Get some rest.
Okay.
Hey, Cindy, did they put you in leg things too as well?
Oh yeah, I had leg things.
Are your ankles all scarred up?
No,
Not
because
like.
I stuffed them under my pants. Yeah.
Okay. And how was it in jail? I mean, kind of not too good, right?
Yeah, no, it was awful.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Yeah, it was totally horrible.
Okay.
And I know jail's not supposed to be a fun place to be, but first of all, we didn't do anything wrong. Secondly, it's just a citation, and why are we going to jail for 50 hours now by the time we get out of this trial? And it's crap, and I think it is cruel and unusual punishment.
It sounds like it was.
Yeah.
And all you were trying to do was stand in front of your White House
Right.
and ask
Exercise my First Amendment rights.
to stop the war.
Right, and now they unconstitutionally gave us a stay-away order. We haven't been convicted of anything, but now we're ordered to stay away from the White House and surrounding grounds.
And the charges were?
Mine was crossing a police line. Okay?
All right.
Thank you.
I would do it again without thought.